Courses on YouTube and Udemy are not very helpful in your learning process. They don't usually teach you how to actually take what they taught you and apply it to your own game. And they don't really teach you how to make ideas in your head and basically take everything that you learned and be creative on it. And in my opinion, maybe you feel this too. It's because you didn't actually learn anything, because you were just mimicking the person doing the code or mimicking the person doing whatever they were doing, right? Whether it was on Blender or whatever they were doing. And I experienced this growing up. I used to watch Heartbeast. I'm sure most of you know him if you are in the Godot community or even GameMaker community. GameMaker, I used to follow his GameMaker tutorials maybe 8, 9 years ago, and I was a kid, obviously, but it's what got me into game development, which is really cool and nice. However, even as a kid, I could tell that I wasn't learning anything from these courses. And so that comes now. Here I am. I have a small YouTube channel and I have all you guys watching my videos. And I have my own series. I have quite a few actually. But even then they make me feel disappointed in myself because I feel and I know that I'm failing a lot of you. Like a lot of you are just mimicking a lot of these things and not learning anything. In fact, the other day we had someone in my server come and ask me to complete the 2D tower defense series I have, but it is technically complete. And all he wanted me to do was do the game for him that he had in mind. Right? He didn't want me to complete anything. It's pretty much complete. He just wants me to do it for him because he's unable to learn himself and take these things that I applied throughout the course to actually apply it to his own game that he wants to create. And so this comes to me where I am now. I will cut straight to the point. This video is basically me asking for you to support me on Patreon. However, it's more than that. It is going to consist of me explaining a course. Now, this course, I call it the Ultimate Godot course. However, it's more than that. It's supposed to also be the Ultimate Game Dev course. I am going to basically be working on this course for the next few months to maybe a year. We'll see how long it takes. I'm not too sure yet because the details are still in the works. But basically, this course is going to take you through the complete beginnings of how to even learn game development, or not just game development, but learning in general. I myself have been pretty passionate about learning and teaching for a while. I used to teach swimming for quite a few years, and that's actually kind of what got me into it. And here I am, obviously now teaching coding, and then I ended up teaching some coding workshops and stuff like that on in person. So I have been researching and looking into how to teach properly for a while, and our teaching system honestly sucks, especially on YouTube. And people will say you can learn anything on YouTube, but that's not necessarily true because the knowledge is there, but it's very hard to organize things. So this course is going to basically take you through all those steps and the basic idea, and I have this written down right now. But basically, the basic idea is that usually you don't just copy or mimic someone and then do it, right? That's called the example, basically. And the way I put it is we learn in 3 steps. You teach the concept or you learn the concept of whatever it is. So I teach it and you learn it. And then I give an example. And then I give exercises to build on what we just learned. Now, usually on YouTube, when you follow a series, you are only doing step 2. You are only doing the examples, which comes to my issue. Now, this course is going to add those 2 steps that are missing from everything. However, this will be an extremely long course. It's not going to just be a 5-hour course that's going to be like, oh, I'm done. It's going to be, I'm hoping that it's going to be a course that you can buy or take and sit down for maybe 3, 4 months and master game development. So once you're done this course, you're going to be able to go on and create whatever game you want. Like you can take it and you will be able to think in your head what took me years to get to the point where you think I can now make almost whatever I want. That's the point I'm at right now. I can't maybe make anything I want because I do think there are quite a few things I don't know. Like for example, Diablo. I had a request for a Diablo series, which I actually might include in this course. But basically, I was thinking, I'm like, how would I make Diablo? Okay, so there are some things that I don't completely know how to do, but I can figure it out. That's the point where I'm at, and that's the point where I want you to be. So basically, I'm going to be working on this course after I finish my Dreadfall game. I have been working on my Dreadfall game for a while, and I was gonna release it a week ago, but some things happened in life, as they do, and I got set back a little bit. And so I will be finishing Dreadfall. It might take me up to a month to finish it. And then, depending on how much support I get and how lazy I get, it is almost done. I don't think it should take a month, but the thing is, I'm in schools and some other things are happening. So it might take a while. However, that is basically it for my explanation of the course. I will also say that the more support I get on Patreon, the more videos that are going to come out because this course is obviously not going to be free. I'm going to be selling this course. However, there are some aspects to this course that are going to be referring to third party things because I'm not going to teach a course where I say you're going to learn everything from me. I'm not a genius. Maybe I don't know. I'm not like completely knowledgeable, and so these third party things are important to learn as well. And so, for example, I'm going to teach how to search up a concept that you want to learn. So for example, let's say you want to make a grid game, right? I have like two videos on it, but I don't have it in depth. Well, you would go on YouTube and search up how to create a grid game or something like that, right? So I'm going to be teaching how to also learn externally, right? So there's a lot of details that I haven't completed yet, but I hope to get your support on this. This is something I am really passionate about and I really care about. Um, this is something I really, really want to do. I've been trying to focus this channel more on tutorials, more so than just trying to get subscribers and whatever, because I know there are some channels that focus more on building the community. For example, Stay at Home Dev, he's a really cool guy. I've talked to him, and he focuses more on the aspect of growing the Godot community, which is awesome. I really like his channel, by the way. You should check him out if you haven't. But and he focuses a bit more on like motivation, those kind of things. But for me, I've always focused on the teaching aspect of things, and I've tried branching out a bit. But honestly, this is, I think, for me. Like I need to teach, and that's my passion and what I want to do for this channel and for you guys. So again, what does this mean for you? If I get more patrons, I also get more videos coming out, and that's honestly it. But I hope to see you guys on my Patreon. I have added a few different tiers. My tiers have changed a little bit. If you have checked it out before and are curious, like what has changed, I have changed a few of the tiers and stuff. And so there would be different rewards and whatever. So go check that out. Kind of flashed on the screen right now. So I hope to see you guys